I see the storm coming in, but you just gotta go right into it and drop down because I can't camp up here.
Before we get to the Satan wilderness and the madness that is coming, I wanted to do an episode on Abercrombie Mountain because not only was it one of my most favorite days on the Pacific Northwest Trail, it was my highest mileage day. 24 miles, baby, woo! That felt good. I've never hiked 24 miles in a day in my entire life. When I started in Glacier National Park, I was doing about 6 to 7, 8, maybe 9 miles. To get to 24, dang, that feels good. It's possible, people, it's possible. Your dreams are possible. You can do it. Don't limit yourself. Imagine what would happen if you reached your highest potential. You know how freaking scary that'd be? That'd be scary awesome. And you can do it. Just go after it. Abercrombie Mountain is one of the taller peaks in the Selkirk Mountains of northeastern Washington. This was such a fun hiking day because I was being chased by a storm that was coming in very, very hot. I mean, it was cold because it was a storm, but you know, it was like coming at me like full force, like just. But I knew I had to get up and over Abercrombie Mountain and pitch my tent before the storm started. I did not want to pitch my tent in pouring rain.
It's almost like in A Perfect Storm, where George Clooney, he sees the wave, like the massive wave in front of him. I see this like storm coming in, but you just gotta go right into it and drop down because I can't camp up here.
I had never climbed a mountain that fast before. I heard so many great things about the summit of Abercrombie Mountain, and when I got there, the clouds just covered it and I couldn't see anything.
Abercrombie Mountain, I made it. Gotta get down there before this rain starts, because it's not looking too pretty. Weather forecast is highly chance of a massive storm.
The 5 minutes I was up there, the clouds started parting, so I got to see a little bit of what it was like at the summit.
The clouds just parted. It's beautiful.
It was quite exciting at the summit, just kind of seeing the clouds dance around you, and you're just like, not today, storm.
I'm at 17 miles right now. Come on. I'm trying to actually run because it's starting to drizzle.
I was practically running on the descent. I did not want to set my tent up in the rain. If you have ever set a tent up in the rain, you just know it's not fun.
It's starting to drizzle, but it's not like pouring yet. I heard some thunder, but I think I can do it.
With my hair like that, don't I look like Lord Farquaad from Shrek? That's freaking hysterical.
We did it. We haven't done it yet. We just set the tent up. And then we'll do it.
I finally made it to camp, pitched my tent. I kid you not. It started pouring within 5 minutes of me getting my tent up.
Success. Right when it's starting to heavily come down. Pitched it. Yes. I was a little scared I wasn't gonna make it, but go team.
It rained all night and my legs hurt so bad. Now today I have 12 miles of just road walking until I get to Northport, my next town. I'm having my lunch on the side of the road.
So the next day after Abercrombie Mountain, I had to road walk for about 15 miles to my next town of Northport. As I started walking, my ankles and my knees were throbbing so bad.
My knee's hurting so bad.
When it comes to hitching rides, I know a lot of thru hikers, a lot of backpackers have different rules about whether they can take a ride. A lot of purists don't want to take rides. I have developed a personal rule when it comes to hitching.
I can't ask for a ride and I can't hitchhike, but if somebody pulls over and says, hey, can I give you a lift to town, I am able to take it. And there have been probably about 25 cars that have driven by and nobody has stopped. And every time a car drives by, I'm like, under my breath, I'm like, asshole, like, come on, man, come on. Here comes a car, here comes a car. Oh, asshole. See what I mean? Like, nobody stops. Son of a bitch. Come on, man. Oh, man, I just want to ride. My right knee is just starting to inflame really bad. Look, another one. These cars that are passing me, if I see them, ooh, I'm gonna take my buck knife, just stab their tires. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm dying right now.
I would say in about 5 hours, nobody stopped and asked me for a ride. I get it, I look like a major threat, and I couldn't pitch my tent because it was all private land. So I turned down this one property and I turned the corner and I noticed a very unusual home. I knocked on the door and a goblin jumped out. So a woman named Joanne answered. And I said to her, I'm so sorry, I need to get off my feet. I'm a backpacker, I'm doing this trail. Is there any way I could just pitch my tent in your front lawn? And I'm no problem, I'll be at the edge of the property, you won't even know I'm here, I just need to sit down. Joanne and her husband Bud not only let me pitch my tent on their property, but they invited me for dinner. She brought over a pot full of hot water so I can soak my feet. I talked to them for hours and hours and hours. Thank you, you're an awesome man. Taking in a straggling girl. They had no idea at the time, but they pretty much saved me. I was completely stuck and I didn't know what to do.
This is fun. Yeah.
I learned that Joanne was recently recovering from heart surgery. In the morning when I was getting ready to leave, she wanted to walk with me through her property.
Hey ladies, where are you? Really? You guys aren't up yet? Oh, you're just laying us some eggs. Look at that. Oh, aren't you pretty girls?
I'm taking her for a mile walk down the road. Is that okay? I'm giving you a break.
She needs to walk.
I'll protect her.
Get it.
She'll throw her pack at them. She asked me if I didn't want to carry her pack for her.
I asked her if she wanted to go to Northport with me, and if she does want to go, she can carry my pack the whole way. All right, there she is. Me and Joanne's gonna walk me to the end of the street. Unless she wants to go the whole 15 miles to Northport. Joanne's really going with me.
Saying goodbye to Joanne was hard. That was really, really difficult. And I wanted to show you the situation because I don't know, I think it's important to recognize that there are so many good people in the world. The world is not entirely a scary and bad place.
Be kindred souls.
Oh, you're so cute.
Oh, goodbye, and it was a joy to have you.
Thank you, Joanne and Bud, for taking in a homeless girl with bad knees and being so kind. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, I'm not a crazy person. I was telling you I had a show on YouTube, and it really does. See, hi, remember?
You saved me, Joanne.
Really had a great time. Thank you.
Joanne saved me.
And whatever good we do for others comes back to us 100-fold. Never forget.
That's true.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Are you gonna be okay walking back by yourself? All right, look out for the cars.
So after I said goodbye to Joanne and just watched her waddle away in the distance, I turned around and just faced the open road, held in some tears, and just kept walking.